zoning you out with the big hitboxes.
Yeah.
And yeah, like at best you're gonna trade, or at worst they're just gonna, you know, catch you with, you know, anything from a down special if you're high enough percent, because your up B is so predictable, versus like just zoning you out with like the F tilt or the down air at the ledge. Especially because the down air at the ledge, if it's anywhere on the half, like the far half of the hitbox, it sends away and down.
Does,
so you can't actually tech it.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. I think I've seen a lot of Clarins lately going for that type of coverage at the ledge, the Nair. But yo, we actually are already on to our next game. Yo, they are out here to play. Takken, Mystery Soul, this is winners semis. Mystery Soul no longer on the ABSA. We are now back on the fleet.
Some respect for Takken here, I think, after that last game. Because starting off straight up with the fleet instead of trying out the opposite this time.
Yeah, holds the ledge, and that'll do it. Unfortunate there for Mystery Soul, but we honestly, in all the sets that I've watched Soul, this tends to happen. He tends to go down early, and then the download comes through, and suddenly you've died, and you're like, how did I lose that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, speaking of, going way too deep is Takken, and the stocks are evened up 0% apiece just about. Time to play a little bit of neutral. We're throwing out back airs.
Yeah, I didn't expect that there.
Yo, the Hailstorm. Oh, wow, but reads the approach. I mean, it's very typical. Etalus' love to go after the Hailstorm. Oh, doesn't quite space the down air, unfortunately, so no Takken gets the swing on him.
Weird choice to try to grab there from Soul, but manages to not get punished for it.
Let's go. We got the jet stream shot coming out. Wind chime is all set up.
The reverse back there, not quite enough.
He didn't get the sweet spot, so went out to get more, but it didn't matter in the end. Seals it from the ledge.
Back air off the ledge. Good old Rano special.
Well, it's extremely powerful for a lot of characters. Fleet very much included. These down airs are covering a lot of Soul's options here.
Yeah. Because it sends straight down though, it's pretty easy to tech.
Oh, we went for another apple.
Big fist.
Yeah, hard to argue with that one. There we go. Jet stream shot comes through. Here comes the pressure.
I really thought he was about to snipe with that dare too.
Yeah, Etalus has that projectile invulnerability for a little bit there, but not while you're still charging
it. Off the platform. That is disgusting.
Absolutely, but we are all smiles from Takken. Very much a good-natured player. He's always here to learn, always here to improve. So for sure, he's writing all this down in his mind as we're going through.
100%, definitely the kind of guy you want at every local. Just super down to earth, respectful, fun, friendly player.
For sure, but not while you're playing though. My guy will just do shenanigans to you because he is an Etalus, and there's no Etalus that plays honest. They all play like evil demons, and you know what? And we love them for that. Unless you're fighting them, then you hate them, and that's fair. Yo, we using the special getup to cover Fleet, not able to escape in time, but hasn't really turned into a positive neutral situation for Takken. Still off stage at 130%, even on Fire Capital. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, no, definitely kind of funny hearing you talk about how demonic he is as Etalus and stuff. Meanwhile, Soul is just working him over, doing all the classic Fleet stuff, just putting him through the blender.
Yeah, Soul plays Fleet like she's a demon. A demon with a happy, peppy voice, and cuteness abounds. And that's how you know, once you're off guard, she'll just destroy you off stage.
Right.
Oh, yo, we are stacking these wind chimes. Coming back, though. The up strong not going to hit. Another wind chime. Pass back to Mystery Soul. He gets the parry. It's an invuln, though.
Parry. That parry, I will say, way harder than
we are juggling.
Good players make it look.
Sure, yeah. Like parrying. You're talking about parrying the wind chime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you feel like it should be just a gimme because the timing is fairly consistent.
Oh, wow. It's going to take the stock. Yeah.
But it's harder than it looks.
Especially if you don't have sound. And we are in a busy, crowded local. A lot of folks here out at Blazing Battlefield number 3, which is lovely to see. But it can be hard sometimes to catch the timing on the audio there. Yo, perfect spacing from Soul. Is able to escape the down air trap. Hailstorm comes in a little bit early. Jetstream shot says, get off me. We're rolled at 100%, 2 stocks apiece. This is the potential for a swing here. Ooh. There we go. Soul takes it.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. Okay, cool, good. All right, good. So they definitely do, they've got sound, so they can definitely play use that sort of mnemonic to stay apprised of when the wind chime's coming through.
Soul doesn't, though.
But Soul doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Soul just hears wind chimes in his brain all day. It's just constantly going like tinnitus.
That actually is like even more impressive to. Granted, actually, I think in that instance it was Takken that got the.
Yeah. So he can hear
parry.
Yeah.
But that's even more impressive to get any parry off of anything if you have no audio cues.
Could not be me. It always feels like the last hit is like slightly off in terms of like it doesn't feel like a gradual 1, 2, 3, 4. It feels like 1, 2, 3, 4, and
it's always like the frame after you parry, like
Yep.
once it expires.
Yeah, but right now
that's why I say it's much harder than they make it look.
It's true, but Soul is currently doing the gameplay equivalent of a parry, which is you're not allowed to move forward at all, and everything you do gets read and counted perfectly, and then of course ended with a taunt.
Disgusting. The intentional special getup just to hit him into a down air.
Yep. This is the thing, Soul really wants Fleet to be an archer. That's the thing that he finds the most interesting about the character, or it seems to be based on like hearing him talk a little bit earlier today outside of the venue. And my guy is excellent with those arrows. To say nothing of his incredible use of her actual bow attacks, I mean the arrow usage, especially with that special getup at the ledge, so scary.
Yeah, I honestly haven't seen anybody utilize that special getup in such creative ways than Soul does.
There's definitely the Fleets have caught on.
A lot of the sniping, like you said, treating it like an archer.
Boom! Yeah, Takken was really ready for for Soul to come out there and DI'd properly on that bounce hit, that juggle that might have led to the kill, but it didn't matter because Soul was ready for the action at the actual ledge itself. And that's the thing about Soul. It's never the one edge guard. It's the next level and the next level.
Yeah. It's never just, I'm going to, hit you away from the stage. It's, I'm going to hit you away from the stage, which is going to hit you into my other move, which is going to hit you into the finisher.
Absolutely. It's interesting there. I don't know if Soul went for an intentional ledge or a re-grab to grab invuln to force Takken to the ledge. Not sure. That's what happened.
Ooh.
But Takken able to clean up that stock finally.
Up strong actually takes Soul there, but... Yeah, it's an uphill battle for sure if you're Takken.
It's true. I mean, we've seen it over and over, right? Fleet can just float above Etalus, who has no choice but to recover vertically. So she really has a ton of options.
Definitely the character that takes advantage of Etalus's extremely strong but predictable recovery.
Yeah. It's strong in that it lets him live a long time, but it's not strong, and compared to like Olympia or Zetterburn or Kane, Maple, characters who can really mix up what they even want to do, where they want to be off stage. Etalus just has to go up.
Yeah. It's sort of the trade-off for the fact that Etalus can recover from literally anywhere.
Right, yep.
Is that it's, 9 times out of 10 pretty easy to read what Etalus is going to do to
there we
try
go.
to do so. And just like that, Soul takes it with the F smash off of the landing lag from his up B.
He launched an arrow up to cover riding the wall, and then he had an arrow knocked and ready for the horizontal. My guy got you on both axes, X and Y. You're dead either way.
Exactly what we were talking about earlier with, him wanting to cover all those options, wanting to, it's never just the one edge guard.
Absolutely not. And look, we were seeing, in that first game, it's kind of like I was saying, like Soul tends to start a little bit slow sometimes and play much closer than you might expect from our number 1 seed. And Takken was getting some great stuff off on him, especially these fares from downtown were connecting, but after that, especially like on Fire Capital, it was just kind of all the Soul show, especially that offstage game, which we that's what we expect from Soul, is if you're offstage, you're probably going to die.
That one in particular, just crazy that he managed to catch that dare there.
He is.
And that it wasn't able to be canceled or anything.
Yo, the replay going from apple to apple, I love it. The clip show is editing itself automatically. Well, maybe that's just perfect timing from Dylan on the boards, but impeccable play from Soul is what we're expecting to see, even for winter semis. To be fair, we do have some of our other scary folks, are out at Gama right now. So
just
there's fewer people to challenge Soul for the throne right now.
Yeah, absolutely. This is sort of a perfect storm weekend of making it a little bit difficult for some people to make it out between July 4th yesterday.
Sure.
Gommel running this weekend.
Yeah.
And people just being a great time to travel in general.
It's true.
You've got a number of players that are just, visiting elsewhere or, just not showing for one reason or another.
It happens, but look, that's what that means is that if you do come, then that's an opportunity to place higher than normal. So
Absolutely.
At the same time, like, look, people who are here, this could be a chance for some people to make some deep bracket runs. We'll see. I mean, definitely.